Ain't no way. There ain't no way Jalen Tolbert was that bad. I bet you. I'm willing to put money on it. Jalen Tolbert gonna have a better year this year. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon the work attire. Pardon the work shirt. Even though I like this joint, little paisley joint. Still got the star on, no matter what. Um, I wanted to come here today and talk about Jalen Tolbert. First and foremost, before I get there, I am 100 away from 19K, which means I'm 1,000 away from 20K. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been running it up, man. I feel amazing. A little under a month from when I hit 18, you almost got me at 19. Thank y'all, all the new supporters, subscribers, etc. I appreciate y'all. That's real talk. Let's talk about Jalen Tolbert, man. The forgotten one. I've talked about CeeDee Lamb and how he's going to have a better year this year, how he's going to elevate his game. Talked about how Brandon Cooks is going to open his offense up, the perfect piece, the speed he's going to bring, the veteran mentality he's been bringing, what he's been sharing with the young receivers like Jalen Tolbert. I've talked about Michael Gallup and how he has a chip on his shoulder and how he officially let everyone know I was hurt last year and how he should be better from it. Hold on, let me get the mic together. But Jalen Tolbert, our fourth receiver, which is super important because if anybody get nicked up, a sprained ankle, God forbid, a worse injury, Jalen Tolbert is going to have a big role in this offense. He's important. He is next up. No hate to Simi Fuhoku. I don't think we're going to get another veteran receiver. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody will walk through that door. Maybe I'm wrong. But as of right now, May 23rd, 2023, Jalen Tolbert is our fourth receiver. He has all the potential in the world. Remember, Jalen Tolbert is a 4.4 athlete. Ran at the combine. Showed all kinds of different skill sets, techniques, great route running ability, great nuanced route running last year coming out of South Alabama. And I don't know where the disconnect happened. I want to blame it on Kellen Moore. Everyone's trying to hate you blaming everything on Kellen Moore. If your system is so difficult, you can't find ways to highlight the talent of your young players. How good is your system? Think about it. If you got a player, like let's just do basketball right now. If you got a player that's good on the low block, you don't make him shoot threes. You don't. If Jalen Tolbert's an explosive athlete that runs 2 or 3 good routes, you get him on the field, you make him run those 2 or 3 good routes until he can expand his route tree. It's that simple. Instead, Kellen Moore wouldn't put him on the field without having him thinking too much. And he has literally verbally said, I was thinking too much. That's why he lined up incorrectly. He's wondering about which option route do I run this play? If the DB falls back, do I come back? It's just too much thinking. Instead of, I'm about to run this 9. I'm about to run this deep over. I'm about to run this comeback to the best of my talent. And I believe this year he's going to be able to do it. Let's bring up some of Jalen Tolbert's stats from last year. I know they ain't crazy. Remember, I think Jalen Tolbert played around like 100 snaps, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. Let me pull up the snap count. 89 snaps, right? He started 1 game, played in 8 games. His catch percentage, he's 16. It was bad. I'm not bringing this up to highlight a hate on Jalen Tolbert, but you got to think, man, as far as Pro Football Reference has him listed, he's a 6'3", some people say 6'2", some people say 6'3", 6'3", 4'4" athlete, 190 pounds. I mean, he has all the measurables. He really has everything you would want in a receiver. Go back and look. I'm going to play some highlights. Just look at the talent, the skill set he has. Now, we get hype about undrafted free agents, bringing in other players, but I really look at Tolbert and think, what if? Now, I'm not expecting him to go off for 500, 600, 700 yards this year. Not with that many receivers. I just don't see it. I'm looking for one thing out of Jalen Tolbert. A couple of flashes. That's it. That's all he's required to do. As the fourth receiver, I expect Jake Ferguson to have a breakout year. Hendershot's going to get some plays. I expect Schoon to get some plays. You know that the receiver and the three-headed monster going to get plays. So I don't expect a lot out of Tolbert. I expect him to be on point and ready for his shots. And I want him to flash. That's all I need him to do is flash. Show me that next year, when it's really your time, that you'll be ready. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to move off Brandon Cooks. We got him for 2 years. I'm not saying we're going to move off Gallup. The problem is, you can get from under Gallup's contract next year type situation. In the business of football, it's a revolving, ever-changing door year to year. And if Jalen Tolbert does his job, maybe he'll have us making some decisions next summer. But right now, he has to have a good OTAs. He has to have a great showing in training camp. He has to make this team. That's first. I'm willing to bet. No, I don't want to bet nobody in the comments. Y'all, I can see people that will put money up. I'm just willing to bet, as in a phrase, that Jalen Tolbert is going to flash this year because I feel like in a West Coast system, getting the ball in his hand quickly, letting him create after the catch, he's going to be able to flourish and show, oh, I can see Dak Prescott going for 4,500 to 5K this year. And I know everybody, well, how are you going to do that in the running system? I feel like that was just pomp and circumstance. That was just Mike McCarthy talking. We're going to sling that pill this year. Trust me. We're just going to be smart about it. It's going to be a lot of quick passes, run after catches. I feel like our offense is going to be predicated on that. But it's going to be concise, precise throwing. It's not going to be like fitted through a keyhole 16 yards down the field on 2 comeback routes in between 2 linebackers and a safety over the top. It's not going to be that. It's going to be, we have designed routes and things to make the players look and play better. I just want to know in the comments how y'all feeling about Jalen Tolbert. Is it over? Have you given up on him? I have not. You've seen the video I just put up. I feel like that boy is going to have a great year. Not necessarily statistically. I could see 2 to 3 touchdowns. I could see, what's a realistic number of yardage? I could see 300 to 400 yards. And that's not bad because this is his real rookie season. Last year was a red shirt the way they did him. But look, I just wanted to come in here and talk about Tolbert real quick. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'll holla.